Hello everyone! As you can see, we're just returning to where we left off from last time. Let's see. If I remember rightly, that's supposed to be something buried in one of these item things, or maybe in a chest somewhere. Either way, I'm going to leave it for the other party. Well, you're looking a lot better. Thank you for your caring ministrations, Bunyan. The time has come for me to quit this place. Fou Lou. Looks like you're in a hurry over something. I don't need to know, but tell me this. You were on the run from someone, weren't you? Does this mean that there's going to be another war? I did my time. I've seen my share of fights. Something tells me that there's a big one brewing. Thou wert a soldier? Yeah, I was. Maybe it's just because I'm older now, but when I look back on it now, it all seems so pointless. I mean, sure, maybe when the first emperor started it, that war had some kind of purpose. But it went on so long, it was as if the war itself became the purpose. None of us knew what we were even fighting for. The war took on a life of its own. Wow. The mortals, they understand not. Forgive me, I merely spoke aloud my thoughts. Farewell. Not there. Good, he has the abilities that he's supposed to be having. Yeah, that wasn't worth it. Way more effective. How? By what means didst thou find us? Even if your majesty is still not fully recovered, you are still a god, one of the endless. Even if you do not avail yourself of your powers, the act of simply speaking your own name creates a ripple in the world large enough that those sensitive to such things can sense your presence immediately. 'Twould appear that thou wouldst not have us enter the capital by any persuasion. Indeed, time has not blunted my lord's perceptions. Ugh. It's probably just as well I saved then. And that appears to be my only means of healing. Let's switch to something a little bit stronger. Let's try that out and then go from there. Maybe it was worth it after all. We'll try the flashlight. Okay, much more worth it. Nice. I'll just go all in on attacks. Apparently the correct answer. Yep, firewater is definitely something he needs. I should have known that toppling your majesty would not be so easily achieved. I had not realized your powers had returned to such an extent. While it is true that we have recovered but a portion of our power, thou should knowest that thee, a mere mortal, poseth no danger to us. One such as us, as I cannot be vanquished by one such as thee. Perhaps the creature which your majesty defeated is but one of many I command. Furthermore, unless I am mistaken, I believe that your other half is but recently born, yes? Even if he should be a god like yourself, he would be somewhat easier for us to deal with, would he not? Verily, though, I would have, wouldst? I think that was supposed to say wouldst. Though I wouldst fain admit it, thou speakest truly. My path then is clear. I must hasten to the capital ere thou findest him. Blast! Already he has enough power to fly. After him. Don't let him escape. And the thing, Fou Lou could have avoided all of that just by turning around and going back through his tomb instead of out the front. Because there's a back entrance after all. Back door. And why would he fly all the way up? That makes no sense. Thanks much. Marlock again. How many trips does that make this month? I don't think I've seen anyone who cares about making a profit as much as he does. Tell me about it. Just look at the size of those crates he's bringing in. Yeah, well, I suppose you'd have to be like that to make the kind of deals he does. We're on opposite sides, remember? Looks like the coast is clear. Oh right, I forgot to go look for the widescreen patch again. Whoops. Oh well. It looks like everything went as planned. Yep. Now that we've come this far, there's no way we're going back without Alina. Uh, can't climb down. Even though the ground down there is perfectly walkable, I have cheated to get down there before, so... And if I remember rightly, that guy does respond. I just can't get down to him now. This village is called Kyon, after the soldiers who guard the Imperial Causeway. Kyon means people of the bridge in the language of the Empire. Those weapons were brought by the Empire during the war. Interested in anything? Doubtful, but sure. Oof. I forgot about the Zenny. I'll just have to pretend that I did some farming in the upcoming tower. So if you give me just a... Actually, no, I need to go save first before I do that, because I don't have save states here, as far as I'm aware. Heard a fire with a lot of crates came in. I figure it must be old Marlock making another one of his supply runs. Alright, I just remembered. There's a trade option. Ah. Okay, let's sell some of those. Buy that one just for inventory purposes. I think that's it. Yeah, I'll do for now. Never mind that. Remember a while back that really pretty woman came through here? Wonder where she went. I suppose they're on about Ursula. Did you hear that they sent in some troops the other day? Heard they were supposed to be looking for a dragon or something. New recruits, eh? Well, relax and take some time off. Enjoy. Do I even need... Probably should. noticed that this series is seemingly unpopular because it's showing up 0 reviews recently. But I've started the series, so I will finish it. I've got lots of items for sale. Just don't ask where they came from, okay? I guess they were the stuff that Marnock delivered. Can't wait to get back home and see my girlfriend again. I wonder when I'll be able to get back there. They haven't really used the gateway much since the war ended. They say the Causeway's gate is finally going to open again. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to use this opportunity to get back home. Kind of wanted to talk to that guy, but oh well. This is the entrance to the Imperial Causeway, which links the eastern continent of Levant to western one Hesperia. But do you know what it really is? Nah. It's not really a bridge or causeway at all. It's a magical gate that can transport people or things instantaneously from one place to another place. Nothing knowing. I do wonder what's down that hole in the middle. Probably just sand, but still. Alright, can't move the camera. I swear I just saw an orange there. Okay. Must have been my imagination. I think that's... yeah, nothing there. Okay. Nothing worth guarding for. But it does provide a legitimate opportunity to grab that many moon swords over time. So I could pretend that I had done that. Case in point. I think these had... I can't remember. Oh, it's done bottom, right. One of these days I'm going to remember about that burn thing, aren't I? Oh, right. Wasn't expecting to kill it. Forgot the wisdom. Well, I suppose that's one way to cheese most of the story. Gathering all those fish heads. Assuming one could even hold that much patience. Nice. They must be raising the levels of these enemies as they're brought to new areas. Is there even a reason to take that down? Thinking maybe it was gonna go down below that hole. Forgot that it doesn't. When did she use up AP? Did she go up a level and I just not notice? I just thought this is another tower I could try building in Dragon Quest Builders too. The most difficult part will likely be the lights underneath the lifts because of their angles. So this must be the gateway, huh? The lift! What the? Seems like a rather large bottleneck for funneling soldiers through for a war. It looks like it's been activated. Well, what are we waiting for then? I guess we're supposed to just jump in there? Come on! And of course it swaps my party again. Hmm? Come on. That's far enough. Alright then. Don't see why they don't just ignore him and carry on. And just who taught you people your manners, Who do you think you are? This belongs to the Empire. Did you think you could just walk right up and use it without asking? Absolutely. Because this is not your territory. We don't want any trouble. I don't suppose you'd be willing to let us go, would you? I'm afraid not. I owe that runt there for what he did to me. That hurt, you know? Alright, if that's the way you want to play it then. You must be pretty brave coming after us all yourself. Brave or stupid? I'm betting on the latter. Sticks and stones, sticks and stones. I came alone for a reason. Because I don't need any help to deal with the likes of you. By the power granted me, I command thee. Yimchaf warrior spirit, thou art summoned. I probably butchered that name completely. Alright, let's see if he has anything to learn from. That looks interesting. I might try and cheat that one into my inventory, my abilities, see if it's worth using, assuming I can use it. I could have sworn I put... Oh well. That's what I'm looking for. Decent amount. Another decent amount. Yeah, that's not surprising. Ooh. Let's see if that's any more effective. I might be doing the attacks in the wrong order too, to make use of its off-balance thing. Okay. Oh, nice. Double nice. A little shaft. Chef, but how? Look. The gate, it's closing. Move! Go, go, go! Should have just done that at the start. I doubt Yamshaf could have passed through that thing all that easily. And even if it could, that would have still left small behinds behind. And probably broken its connection to him. A dragon? But that's not possible. Also, Bud, how do you know he's a dragon? He never turned into one during that entire fight. I love screwing with the game's expectations. Well, I guess that means there won't be anyone coming after us for a while, at least. Still, I don't think the Empire will give up that easily. We better keep our guard up, just in case. Alright, let's get going. Alinia's here somewhere, and I intend to find her. And I intend to have my party back the way I selected it. It really loves to put Ocean in the back, doesn't it? Oh, now that I look at it. Might as well. I'll ignore down here the lift for the time being, because got items to go hunt for. Just charge it for now. Yeah, place that. I think Ram was what I was looking to learn. Oops. Okay. Copy land. Oops. Well, at least she gets healed. I very much doubt it. Yeah. There we go. Nice. Feels like they were in the exact same places, just with a different render of the place. Nice. I still forgot to put on the ice thing. least check that anyways. It's not even as good. Wait. When it wants to face the thing I'm telling it to face. I swear they did these at awkward angles on purpose. Oof. Yeah, me needs some kind of healing. Actually, no. I can probably cheese it a bit. Yup. No, I think the triple rest was overkill. Nice, okay. Yeah, of course. The only way down was through the lift. Go figure. Also, I consider that a rather bad design for a tower, to have the only way down to be a lift. Avoid breaking their armor. Right, wrong side. Me being an idiot. Not yet decided if I'm gonna do a second recording of this game today. I still got mods to try and fix. Okay, so it's just taking me to the lift there. Did you folks come from the east? That's odd. We were expecting Captain Rasser. You didn't see him, did you? Maybe. This is the Imperial Causeway. There's another tower just like this one on the 11th side. Kilo. Yeah, this doesn't quite sound right when I read it. I'm waiting for my boyfriend to come back. He's been sent to Levant to guard the causeway from our enemies. You got a toy boy at your age? Kids, don't look that up. At least not until you're a bit older. Right. Let's save first. Unlikely that I would be killed, but doesn't hurt to be cautious. Can I? Nope. Worth a shot. Have been able to do it so far on what? 1, 2. Didn't try any other places, did I? Well, Sinister is obviously a no-go. The village, on the other hand, can't remember what it was called, but maybe. Haven't seen people like you around here before. Well, the Empire's a pretty big place, so I guess it's not surprising there's people like you living in it too. Have you seen the big aqueduct nearby? That's where Astana gets all its water from. Seriously, they can't just duck under and go up the stairs? I guess that would have just been too much to add an additional render for. Sprites for whatever. Just checking what they have cooked first. Not a fan of the drop-in agility, but that's neither here nor there at this point. And finally, a legitimate reason to have that many life sandals. So I'm going to be changing to that soon. And might as well. I'll probably pick some of those up later. Just from randomly checking for. Also, let's go. Well, at least the agility goes back up. You're not part of the army, are you? Can I help you? My boyfriend's one of the guards stationed at Kyon. Oh. No, it's not Kyon, is it? It's Kyoin? Kyoin, yeah. I hope he gets rotated back here soon. What do you think of this big gun? Pretty cool, huh? It's called the Carronade. It shoots hexes. They used it during the war to blast enemy towns. Boom! Yeah, I don't think I need that. For now. I've heard they need lots of water to cool the carronade after it's been fired. That's why the army built the aqueduct and connected it here. Every so often we get a bunch of strange-looking people coming in here. They don't tell us who they are or why they're here. We're just guards, so they never tell us what they're going on. What, looking for someone? Well, I doubt the person you're looking for is in here. This is a military installation with only military people, you see. Yeah, no. Any government has said that before. Has been lying through their teeth somehow or another. Just realised. Are people supposed to crawl for that? I suppose this would be an interesting town to replicate in Dragon Quest Builders 2. I would absolutely have to cheat just to see what's beyond there to replicate it completely. Ah. Looking for someone, you say? Well, good luck. There's people coming in and out of here all the time. This is Astana, where the carronade was built. Since the carronade is one of the Empire's main weapons, Astana is also an important military base, with a large number of soldiers living here. Don't need that, do I? Yeah, that's real helpful. Having a fight immediately as soon as I get in. Oops. Didn't realize they dropped litigants. That's good to know. But I could have cheated that in and legitimately had them. Minus the effort involved in getting a hold of that many. I don't know, it doesn't. I don't remember what the conditioning for counting was. Oh, did I get rid of his... How did she... Oh, from the vitalized thing, wasn't it? I was wondering for a moment there, how did she end up recovering her AP so much, but yeah. Let's see. No? Okay. Alright, then I give up on it, trying to trigger whatever it was trying to count. Oops. Oh, this one's a tough one. Okay, that was more than needed, okay. Didn't realise. All that for that measly amount. There's literally nothing down here to be... And you're telling me they can't just mosey on over that? You must be the repairman, right? Hold up, I'll power up the conductor, please. Alright, just a second. I wonder what makes him think that they're the repairman. There's nothing about their appearance that makes them look like repairmen to me. Right, I already learned to pen, didn't I? I just haven't gone to the campsite. Completely forgot about that again. Oh right, I should have switched to shouldn't I? Flame strike. Okay. Only doing magic attacks on that now. Let's try mixing in that one. Or this time, rather. Oh, looks like triggered something. Guess it's counting attacks then. I took a long time, didn't I? I think. No? That should be enough for its count. Let's see what it uses. Right, I think this is close enough for that. Don't want to accidentally trigger it before next vid. Right, we'll be ending the vid here. That gives me a legitimate reason to go hunt through the wiki to see if there's anything that I'm supposed to be learning whilst I'm here. And when we start next vid, we'll just go straight through. So in the meantime, latest.